He found out. He found out. He found out. Ha ha! Eat that corn, you bastard bird! Oh, hi. Hey everybody, Jaxxsin here, coming to you live on the 4th of July from the post-apocalyptic Wasteland. And I just kind of wanted to share a little tale of what I'm doing to do my part to make murica great again, even in the apocalypse. So this is Covenant, guys, and when I first got here, those fucking, sorry you caught me at a bad time, those goddamn birds keep coming and eating my corn. Pissing the ladies off, and they just keep hollering at me, and it's just... Anyway, I put some good people in charge here. I wouldn't even say I own this town, man. I would say that I'm more of like a landlord. I do general services for them. They need me to kill some birds that are eating the corn. I kill the birds that are eating the corn, man. They need, you know, some supplies for the good work that they're doing here to further the healing that I want to bring to the Wasteland. Well, I make sure they get it. Anyway, so the whole thing about this town is it wasn't always built for healing, and that's kind of why I felt like it was the perfect place. That, and obviously it's incredibly well fortified. When I first came to Covenant, they made me take some tests, and it was very creepy, but they all seemed very nice, but at the same time, it was the kind of thing going on where Grognak had his axe out because he just really didn't trust any of them. He was expecting a knife in his back. Lo and behold, he meets a bounty hunter who was hired by a merchant of some influence, obviously, if he could afford to hire a bounty hunter, to come and locate his missing daughter, whose traveling band of merchants was found slaughtered over here. So he had traced them all the way here to Covenant. He had them suspected. He found lemonade on them, meaning they had the lemonade, the special lemonade that they only make here, right? Drink the fucking lemonade. Yeah, right. That's the first thing I did not do. After that son of a bitch gave me lemonade, I spit it out, and then I threw the fucking shit on the ground and stomped it with my boots. My boots. Anyway, come to find out, they're actually kidnapping people who they believe to be synths based on this fucking bullshit test this crazy Nazi scientist doctor made up. They take them over yonder into that sewer over there. Sorry about this. Fucking, it looks kind of shitty right now, but that's just because the fucking architects didn't account for distance. But over there, it's a shitty area, man. They fucking take them in there. They torture them, trying to prove that they're synths. They fucking, you know, it's one of those things where I had to draw the line, and I was either asked to let this kidnapping and torturing of possibly innocent people continue or shut it down. So Grognak shut it down. We shut it down. Anyways, we come back to the town. We're trying to reason with these people, see if we can get it into their heads that that's not the way it should be. I mean, I've met plenty of synths that were good people. I've had synths save my life. Valentine pulled me out of a fucking sewer situation one time that was happening that I didn't think I was going to see the light of day again, and that motherfucker pulled me out of there. I have got no problem with synths as long as they're not out to hurt anybody. I mean, Curie is a synth now. And, you know, me and her go way back. I helped her become a synth. I have no problems with synths. So, I mean, I have problems with synths if they're obviously evil or at the hands of evil men, you know, being directed. And so, the thing about this is, they didn't want to hear it, and they attacked me. And when they attacked me, they forfeited their lives. And I'm sorry to say that Grognak had a little too much fun with it. But to be fair, they surrendered their lives when they attacked me, and they wouldn't be reasonable and go along with what I'm trying to do here. All right, I'm trying to bring healing to the Wasteland, man, and I'm gonna, you know, Covenant is the foremost runner in that fight. Through the fallout, if you think, yeah, there's a little bit of them there. I don't know why the settlers haven't cleaned this up yet. I mean, I think they should. I'll have Curie maybe get onto it. I think maybe they're leaving it there just as like a straight up warning, dude. Like, because this place is hit by bandits and shit all the time. This is a huge target for anyone in the Wasteland. Obviously because it's well fortified, but it's also heavily stocked. I mean, I got this place stocked with all sorts of healing stuff. Anything they can need to do healing, because that's what this town is here for. Curie is the resident, like, head doctor, I would say. She's also our resident synth specialist, so if a synth comes in, I want everyone to get treatment, no matter what race, no matter anything. As long as they're not here to hurt anybody and they have no intention of hurting anybody, they're welcome in my town. Curie is doing excellent work. She's at the forefront. She's doing all sorts of experiments. She's doing them up in, this is her like more private office area. She's still, you know, houses patients here when the need arises, but this is where she comes to do her work. This is her monitor. She's running all her tests and data through. She's doing a good job here. Hi, Piper. You need to get out of the way, baby. All right. This lady, she's security, obviously. And forgive me if I don't remember names. I'm not here often, and when I am, I usually only deal with Lisa over here. Lisa is one of the surviving settlers of Covenant. She actually was not from Covenant, and she had just recently got here. She was already suspicious. She didn't realize that they had kidnapped that girl. Once she found that out, when the shit went down and everyone pulled out guns and started to attack me and Grognak, she did not. She refrained from it. I gotta change this radio station, this fucking song. Radio Freedom in spirit of the holiday, eh? Anyway, she's a great lady. She's doing good work here. She's in charge of making sure, you know, where everyone's gonna stay, where everyone's gonna, you know, if everyone's getting fed. She, you know, and I don't know who this lady is. She looks unfamiliar. But there's a lot of people coming in, coming out. They bring loved ones here, and they kind of, you know, the great thing is a lot of people chip in, you know, they help out. They, you know, I've got Kate over here. She's kind of in charge of security and stuff, but look, she's still, it's not her job, but she's over here in the garden, you know, pulling corn. She's the one yelling at me about the goddamn birds. Get 'em dead, she said. Anyway, this up here, this is where the people who live here, who are permanent residents, this is their place. Pretty nice little joint, you know. Electrical over there. The ladies down there, they're really good with making sure everything runs smooth, making sure everything's going good. Got some reading materials for them. I mean, I've been meaning to find more books, but it's just damn near impossible to find any that escape the blasts. So what little I do find, I do bring here for Curie to go through, especially medical books. She's really interested in those. But yeah, so this is where the permanent residents live. And then this is, of course, patient housing. When we have people who are here that are sick, you know, we bring them. Curie assigns them beds as needed. Lisa makes sure everyone's well fed and taken care of. Got blankets, everything. Yeah, this town used to be, you know, and I'm not saying it wasn't a nice town, or the people may not even have started out as nice people, but they took a bad course and just made a really bad decision when they decided to start kidnapping innocent people and holding them to trial. But you know, this lady was nuts. She was gone, and I understand a horrible thing happened to her, and I get it, and that's why I've taken care of the fucking institute, and the synths at the institute are now under my command. You know, I get it, but you don't kidnap people just for fucking because your shit happened to you. That's fighting hate with hate. That's fighting ignorance with arrogance. That's not how you do it. That's not how you do it. This is how you do it. You set up healing places like this, all right? This is Lisa's place. This is where, you know, she does all the handling. She takes people here if they need to, you know, a mellow out period or whatever. I also keep lots of my stuff here. These are full of legendary weapons, drugs, stuff of that nature, anything the ladies need. These are full of, you know, explosives, stuff like that. Pretty much stuff that if shit hits the fan, you really need help. Here's a fucking, you know. But so far, we've been pretty lucky. We haven't had too many problems. It's very well fortified. As you can see, this cement wall runs the entire base. But yeah. This is what I'm doing. This is kind of a common area for people who are, you know, coming in just to kind of hang out for a minute, chill, sit, maybe wait, you know. This is kind of a, you know, also storage for medical supplies and things of that nature. Anything Curie or, you know, Lisa think they may need at some point, I make sure they're fully stocked up on. But yeah, this is a work of all of us. We all put, you know, this isn't just one man's creation. This is the whole town at work. Everyone's added things that they found, you know, on their scavenger trips. And there's liquors over there. They found that sign. They got some, you know, they drink. They relax. They're working hard to heal the wasteland. I make sure they got all the booze they need. The electricity in here is kind of shoddily throw together, but you know, it's the wasteland. You make do with what you can do, what you got. Out there's all the generators. The girls are great. They keep everything running smooth. I never really have to come here for anything, really. I just, you know, come here to talk to them, make sure everyone's taken care of, and check on the patient, see if there's any specialty items Curie needs from the local hospitals that I might be able to scavenge. But yeah, that's Covenant, man. That's the story of the Covenant, and that's the story of how me and Grognak are making the Wasteland great again. One corrupt town at a time. One corrupt, without due process town at a time. I don't know about you, but I'd say there's no better way to celebrate Independence Day than to liberate a town that's holding trial without any basis of guilt or anything, any proof of guilt. Anyway, that's it for me, Jaxxsin. I'm out of here. That's it for me, Grognak. I love you guys. Hope you enjoy your 4th of July. Keep being awesome, and remember, you can't fight hate with hate. You can't fight ignorance with arrogance. You gotta bring understanding and compassion to bad situations in order to make those situations better. Anyway, that's my speech. Talk to y'all later.